Welcome to any community. Today we are going to solve a puzzle. The case scenario goes like this. You have to identify the Bahya Srotas afflicted in this particular case scenario. So based on the image, a 61-year-old male agriculturist by profession, having the work schedule from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. continuously, vigorously, coming to your clinic on one particular evening, suddenly presented with cough, breathlessness, or exposure to the dust at the field at around 11 a.m. on the same day. So this was aggravated by strenuous work and getting relieved by taking rest. What might be the probable Bahya Srotas that is affected in this particular situation? Pause the video, answer this particular question. Yes. Now the answer for this particular question could be it is Asya and Nasa. That is mouth and nose that will be afflicted. These are the Bahya Srotas that are afflicted in this particular occasion. Whenever if you think about the explanation for this, if the person is doing the more and more amount of the exercise, initially the person will be breathing through the nose. Thereby, the dust exposure will be happening in the nose. As and when the person is having the more strenuous exercise, that will be leading to increase of air hunger. Thereby, the person may develop effortful breathing, wherein the breathing will be happening through the open mouth. Thus, mouth as well as the nose that will be afflicted in this particular occasion. Regarding the another explanation for this. So, whenever there is asya or mouth that is going to get affected here due to the strenuous exercise, in the sense the person will be breathing the air through the open mouth. So that is considered to be indicative of the effortful breathing. And initially the person will be having the entry of the air which will be happening in the nose region. So that is entry of dust will be happening through the nose. Of course, here the person will be having the affliction. In case of the nose, the person may develop sneezing, cough, etc. But as such, in this particular example, the person is not getting the uh, sneezing first. That's why asya or mouth that will be the initial affliction in this particular occasion. Whenever the person is taking breath through the open mouth, three main functions of the nose they are going to get compromised. One, that is filtration of the dust particles, etc. Second one, warming of the air, and third one, humidification of air that will be getting compromised if the nose is not going to get into action in this particular occasion. And regarding the mechanisms that may happen inside the body that may lead to respiratory distress, maybe the person is doing the exercise continuously, strenuous exercise. When the person is going to do the strenuous exercise, first of all, there will be carbohydrate depletion that will happen within 30 minutes. This will be followed by the fat mobilization, that is fat depletion, wherein the stored fat which is present in the subcutaneous tissues of the abdomen, buttocks, breast, cheek, etc., they are going to get mobilized into the blood circulation. Thereby, the person may have ketoacidosis. And due to the extra work, even the muscles are going to get into action, wherein the person may have lactic acidosis. Both the mechanisms, that is ketoacidosis and lactic acidosis, they are being termed as metabolic acidosis, which in turn lead to respiratory alkalosis, wherein we are going to observe respiratory distress as such. And as far as Ayurveda understanding, it is the pranava srotas affliction may be observed, which is considered to be happening due to the dharuna karma. That's what for today. What are the major key takeaways from this particular case discussion, case scenario? And what is the one video that you'd like to hear in the coming days in this particular channel? Mention in the comment box below and spread this particular video to maximum number of true Nidana learners so that we can make a huge movement up out of this particular small message. That's all for today. Something more in the next video. Thank you.